welcome you in this guided meditation. You can choose both upper legs. Rest as it flows gently in to reawaken.
Would you like breakfast? Should we have breakfast? Let's have breakfast. Come on. Big stretch.